na me de ubi say me meka say sebe nyansa ni nimde ne say wo ye bibi na nim sunsuanso be ba akiri so na party MPP party na me say o ma so mu lead no me nim the kind of mindset they have and whether or not so is a political party for more than a day MPP power ni yakope but say ye di to me man na say to me kura to me now yes say na party te pansama now nim de ne nyansa na why because Kennedy ye de can say about you one ballot cry yen yintum
sir.
Oh, you don't know.
Not
even a single ballot.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm sure. I'm telling you, they see special voting in the CBN will not accept the results. Of course. Say, and when I say Betty, whatever it is that is necessary for us to protest, we will do.
I don't know supposed to go MPP.
You tip mongos for one to one within some MPP. Can you blame Alam Martin for going independent? No, you can't.
Wow.
Because look, BBNC and already I will say any BBNC. This man has complained about certain things, but they still keep on they are doing it. Hey, Obiba, I hope I share a T-shirt. I say I Syria color CB.
Yeah.
And as soon as you feel the corner fee, in some more canon, me catch out. They don't care. They don't care about the party. And they think says you cannot kakra money into no. Ometi that votes a winning election. That is childish. It is very childish because your history ankasa that disagreement say about party mu bia ni why you winning power. So and this kind of disagreement you cannot ultimately find susu the rekumbrobem here no. Yeah. I know the big issue about
exactly. Man for will tell you say this is not new in your party.
Yes.
Rakum will be coy party ni survive way.
Yes.
Dr. Obeda Samuel in NDC or coy. NDC survive way.
Exactly.
Nana Kwendraj by running coy. So who is Alan? Okwa MPP will survive.
Alan is a general in MPP.
Really?
Yes, he is. And you can liken this to the UNC matter. After 4th November, you understand if things don't go right.
I see.
You get the point. So you can't compare this to the Rakum Brobe example.
So 1979, you see any
Rakum Brobe, who was in the party, and now we're contesting saying for presidential candidate. What is here? But Alan, see for me, who how strong he was on the ground.
Really?
Yes. I'm even surprised.
Wow.
When they started knocking at our doors, they invited one. Strategically, he was positioned though.
Sir?
Papa. Yeah.
No, be a can action bubroi.
He was strategic. In fact, I'm surprised. And I said to myself, hey, now or Nipasa, and you are a general, you can't take him for granted. And look, politics is about numbers.
Okay.
And you lose one vote to Kula, lose baby. And our objective is going to November 4th to win elections. So, but consistently and persistently, Nkrofobi misbehave or party man. And you see, you want penny form 3 months food journey. Yeah, otherwise you think that they would have called them to order. But all of them are standing by, watching these things to happen.
The president has come out to say, "Sir, me support to Obia."
But do you believe that statement? Can you believe that?
You don't believe your president?
You believe my president when what he's saying is not true? That is not a position. But you see, the point is that it is not wrong for him to support somebody.
Okay.
It's not wrong at all because among the candidates, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
So while Ma Bontia Mekan, he has a right to support one.
Yeah.
What I say? So while she put ministers, government appointees, a changing amount to you can't blame him. And for him to sympathize with one or like one other than the other, there's nothing wrong with it. That is politics. Baku in favor for A or B reason. Maybe in his opinion, it is Bawumia who can do the work. It's an opinion. All other members of the party also have opinions. One vote, the president has one, I have one, the other delegates have yes. So I don't think Kenya Bonnie. But you can see it's visible. Oh, why on your report of next meeting that you'll be shocked what happens there.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Those who are supposed to speak can speak.
Are they?
It is soon to me and some other chairman who speak and it is final.
I don't know why.
That is why I'm blaming not the executive but the elders of the party. just because you saw a young man.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting that those who have gone through the process and are up there will advise. Look at this decision to allow government appointees and other party executives to act as polling agents. Why on earth would anybody with his right senses, after we have gone through the special voting, go and sit down and make that decision if it is not intended to steal? Why on earth? What prompted them? What was wrong with them? Do they think that the party is in their pocket? And these are some of and it was presided over by some of these elderly people, and that is where my problem is. People are suspicious. They are already crying foul. I am putting structures there so that everybody will be at peace. Is that not wisdom? Mm-hmm. Whether it's a perception or it's true, there's suspicion. There's suspicion.
Yeah.
And you open up, and I was happy. Say first round, they consulted the candidates.
Okay.
And by consensus, they agreed on certain things which were not necessarily law.
Yeah.
Say any be conducted,
okay,
which was perfect. At the end of the day, everybody accepted. If it had not been the beatings and those kind of things, 28-0 no. And seriously speaking,
cannot complain.
No, not
because
at
the
all.
rules were clear. MOB agreed.
And it was by consensus.
Yeah, okay.
But the practice of it was the problem.
Became problematic.
Who to me stood in the middle. I complained and he invited me to the arena.
Say one sobra be gina hu.
I know me telephone no man ko join no.
Eh,
yes.
So we gina ho na wo so onkwa, wo sobra be gina hu.
Me gina o kan na mu nyina from bra. So that they couldn't have told him to leave.
Oh.
You get the point. And so it's rather unfortunate. Otherwise, mentias yo. Mentias ye. Who call national officer? Mm-hmm. You hear stories. If the staff there, they will tell you more. So at times, who actually I won't tell you. But those around the corridors of authority, will tell you what is going on. It is bad. Who call some money your party mine?
Oh really?
Yes.
Na party na why wanna war because Nanado is a party member. Why na your party ni cha Nanado? Why na your party ni cha any of these people?
Which people?
I mean,
what about Nanado? Apart from Nanado, why na your party ni?
You happy Marco Kwenum na chairman of I mean, look at these people. They are intelligent.
Is he not one of the grey-headed men in the party?
Yes, very much grey.
So why is these things happening? Why? What is his problem? And I'm so mad about those people. What is his problem? At your age, can something influence you with the kind of life our born? Or say be influence you?
Oh, and the doctor Amwaku Ben Bisa say, Omampeni de Rakofons what you are.
On your omna out?
Yeah, of course.
No, how can he? At this point, is Onya can be pair. Yabaka Amadi Waters, so he can do it underground.
So all this while I'm more complaining of people hijacking whatever. I'm a parent for.
Amra, Obiba Jake Boni Dins or Tanachini, he reacted.
Okay.
What does he say? Say I'm neutral. Or the first campaign statement, I have two godfathers. Penny Kufo and Nanado. He reacted. You get the point. And for me, the enquire politics. Because Obi Akobia Meba.
Yeah.
People perceive Kennedy to have had a problem with the former president, but he consults him regularly.
I see.
Yes. And that is politics. And the question there, we are not going to talk about the pros and cons, but the way to come back and win power is to have one solid unified party.
And Mubeti.
If Kennedy wins, he will bring Alan back
to MPP.
Yes. Hey, I don't know this statement. They are still open to negotiations.
Na party na party no Juan Ebejino.
Juan Ebejino. That is why I'm mad at the removal of because Nipan the resignation but the way to go is not to antagonize him the more.
I see.
Because it's too early in the day.
I see.
So, too early in the day.
Yes. Dr. Free.